everybody can be seen. Everybody's cool enough?
Oh yeah, you got all these options in here. I feel like my feet are air conditioned, my head.
Oh, I can turn the air conditioner on your booty.
Yes.
Okay.
I want.
Okay.
Ooh.
It keeps the bits cool.
Right.
You know?
I need that.
Right?
Okay. Supposedly I have a good head.
Good hit.
I had to point at it. So this time.
Okay, first, we got to do an intro. In the Car with Hugh, season 5, first episode. Who are we riding with, and how did you get here?
My name is Nakita Bowman, popularly known in Houston as Sir Debonair, and I live. My business lives at Sesh Co-working. I know I'm going to introduce my friends back here, but I thank you for creating this safe space. I looked all over Houston for somewhere to like live in my business, and this was one of the few that like felt homey immediately. And your staff is really friendly, and they did everything they could to help my nonprofit get in here. I'm all emotional, but like, thank you. Like as a POC, as a non-binary, like queer person that is a assigned female at birth, like to find a safe and warm place to go to, and like I love inviting my homies to come and chill at the space with me. Like we get so much work done coming in there. So I just wanted to give you your flowers, because sometimes
thank you.
I know how it feels to like just be on the run and like never really getting the flowers. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know I don't give myself flowers.
I know you are overworking, overachieving. I don't do enough type of gal. I know that. The therapist in me. So I am a therapist. Sorry. Clocked it. My bad. Was that right though?
Yeah.
Okay. Licensed professional counselor, supervisor here in the state of Texas. I'm a life coach, business consultant, and a career coach. And as a performer, I have an events company as well called Debonair Events, where we do leveled up edutainment, culturally aware events. I basically do events that I like, and I invite people to come hang out with me. It's kind of the thing. So if nobody shows up, I still have a good time.
It's still great marketing too.
Yeah, it's kind of selfish, but it's for the gram, it's for the community.
I don't think it's selfish. I feel like if you're doing something that you love and you're putting yourself out there, that's like being authentic and open.
Well, that's true.
You know?
I also don't think there's anything wrong with being selfish. I think being selfish to the point where you don't care about other people, self-centered, is a problem.
Yeah.
But like, I think as women, we should be more selfish, honestly. I think we give of ourselves instead of our overflow. But anyway, but thank you. I do want to do what the hell I want to do and invite people to do it with me. And I'm all about mutually beneficial arrangements at Tackle Your Dreams. And so I have my mutually benefited people back here. I got Keishri the artist.
Lean forward so we can see you in the camera. Hey.
And then I have Amber Victorian.
What is this man doing?
I brought them on to help with Keishri is an amazing artist that I first met her at a sip and paint that we put on.
Okay.
And a queer art show. So she's an artist, Avi, and is all over the world. Yes, all over the world, and has amazing, culturally significant, mind-blowing art that she does. And
So visual, like.
So I do visual, I do digital, I do anything you can think of, really.
clothes,
I'm a
she made the
creative.
clothes that she's wearing.
Yeah, her jeans. She did her jeans.
So I paint on clothing, I paint on anything that paint can go on, and people say paint can go on.
You're like, watch me.
I definitely like to tell stories, so that's the biggest thing right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm working on projects that celebrate Black women specifically, because they are sometimes underrated, forgotten about. There's a
Underestimated, definitely.
lack of appreciation, a lack of a story of diversity where you can see it. So I tell stories, good, bad. My attempt is to get people to think and to maybe change perspective, or maybe show a little bit more appreciation, or maybe help some young black girl, queer girl, some young woman see themselves in a beautiful and different light by being able to see it through somebody else's view.
Yeah. So the movement I have is Heaven on Earth, and tackling your dreams, like really living the life that you, being courageous to live the life you want to live. And that's the intersection that we met, was how significant art can be. So your art makes me feel, it makes me think, but I'm a thinker, I'm a cerebral person. So like to get into my body and feel is actually kind of ironically difficult for me. And so like your art helps me to really feel and like be in concert with others, especially as an AFAB person. So thank you for sharing your art. I really appreciate that. And like our festival that's coming up, we'll talk about it later, but it's how drag and how art saved our lives. And so they are a really big proponent for the festival, and they've been helping out. We had a show called In Living Color, and like Kelly was like, I'm gonna help you, baby. I'm gonna help you. And she breathed life into our commercial, and like the show just took off. And ever since then we've been running, and I can't wait to do some smashing and painting with you too. And then Amber is her homie, and they go way back. I'm sure they'll tell you more.
All the way back to college.
Yeah,
we were college roommates.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
And so when I asked Amber to join our team, I'm sorry, not Amber, Kelly to join our team and help out, she's like, well, I'm a package deal. I got somebody who can help you do bam, 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 bam. And Amber took off running. I don't mean to be a pest, but I need that footage. Where we meeting?
Are you going to do a mic check?
So yeah, tell them about.
So basically, I have a consulting business called B Phoenix Rising. I became disabled back in 2018, and I found out me and my ex-wife had conceived at the same time, so I needed something to do to supplement Social Security, and I didn't know what to do at the time because I was not in a position to do really anything. So I did a lot of research. I started learning a lot about a lot of different things, and I found an area where I was already good. I was helping people start nonprofits, run their nonprofits, start their businesses, run their businesses, but I wasn't getting paid for it. So someone suggested that I should be getting paid for what I was already doing.
100%.
And so what happened was I started a business with a business partner of mine, and we were really successful really quick, but we wanted to help.
I know. Who's in those buses?
I want one. That's what I said. I want a bus.
So we need one of those.
I know. I was like, maybe we should get one of those and drive around in one of those.
Oh, that would be nice.
Podcast,
As long as my face is on the side, I'll sponsor that. Just one time.
Let me do the design.
Oh, you got
Okay.
it. You got it. You
Yeah.
got it.
What's the outside gonna say though?
Tackle your dreams.
Yeah. Or yeah, we'll figure it out.
So I like that you have tackle your dreams, right? Because it's like a encouragement without even having to encourage. Like go for it. Same with B Phoenix Rising. Rise from the ashes. You can do it.
Yeah.
And I think everybody is in alignment.
It's a play on the fact that I'm a retired women's football player.
Nice.
And like tackling dreams, like my that's why the colors are green and black and like white, because of the football field. My book that I wrote, Champions Playbook, it's literally a playbook, and then it has the field on it. So what do you do with that? It's like a way to throw it in without having to put it on my resume. Because it's like 12, 15 pages long. And I know with Amber, when you hear, I sat down, I researched, and I researched and I found out with everything. And I got an app for that as well. And so that's why you are right here. I got an app. You just try to click up. I already know how we're going to get you all together. Yeah.
Got you all together.
Yo, not yet.
It was like 2 weeks.
Not
to me.
yet.
It was like 2
I gotta
weeks.
figure out what cookies or meal to get you, so you will just keep on giving it to me. And then my right hand, Maya West. So if you look on my IG, which is Sir Debonair, there's like a line of demarcation of the troubled. I'm 40 years old and I can barely find the play button on IG. And then Amaya and all the stuff that she has done. It was. Come on. No, the thing is, I know this is about me, but I want to bring my people with me. So like, of course, she's like commonly deleting videos of the other performers in my family that I posted on my page with the 16,000 pictures I don't have of mine on there. You know?
Oh, you gotta promote
I
yourself.
know.
You have to.
I need help. That's why I hired y'all. You know.
See,
So
same post.
yes,
I said that
do it for
Amber.
others, right?
Look, listen, Amber was like, boom, let me show you what I can do.
Mhm.
Give me 3 hours. Come and get you.
Yep.
And it was like boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God,
Yep.
you just changed my life.
Yes.
I was like, you know how many people that I work with
do.
that need these services?
That's what we're for.
That's the greatest part of this crew. Like, we are all about it. Like, you talk to people who say, oh, like, I want to do this and I want to do that. We are all about it. And, like, within the hour, you know what I mean?
And you get it done.
And we
You
get
have
it
to.
done. And we
Yeah.
were just talking about that at Sesh. Like, some people were like, oh, I want to do this and I want to
They're
come. I wanna come
aspirational.
to, yes, but not actions, right?
Yeah.
And these folks are out action. And I said, I don't know what we got to do to make everyone happy, but I am doing my best because I have been taken advantage of so much with the just giving and like wanting to work with people. I refuse to stop. I refuse to stop because of the few, you know, because then I would not be meeting other people. Like, if you close your heart, like, there's no room to receive, you know?
A friend of mine once told me this, and I think it's kind of powerful. He said, this should be the time of helpers helping helpers.
Yeah. I say the meek are inheriting the earth right now.
Yep,
You know,
yep,
we the meek.
Yep.
And beware, because they done messed up. They done messed up. I told them once they put somebody who broke laws in office, oh shoot, that means we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we she's looking at me. We ain't robbing banks or anything like that, but like, what we got to do to get it done, we are there.
Put your effort in
We're
it. You
there.
gotta go for it.
punches.
We gotta pull
You know?
the punches and like
Yeah.
say the things and do
I
the
mean,
things.
That part.
I know Michelle Obama said when they go low, we go high. But how high we gotta go?
I
Like,
mean, we got
at some
hot
point, there's no
stuff.
oxygen left. You know? Like,
yeah. No, you're right. But Amaya, tell us about you. Yes, you do taxes, but she also does all type of business consulting and marketing.
So, I am the founder of Divine Blueprint Consulting. Me and Amber actually do something very similar. I always say I help small business owners get what's in their head onto paper, and that paper to make them some money. Okay, that's exactly what I do. A little bit of everything from social media management to project management to branding. I really just help small business owners and entrepreneurs succeed. That's what I'm here for.
And it's funny because that is essentially what we all do, but we don't do it for ourselves. So we do it for each
so
other.
hard.
And I think we're all, and I told them we all have big BDE, you know,
Big dick energy.
okay. We all have that, and it's so funny because every last one of them said, well, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. And I'm like, I'm glad that you don't want to step on anybody's toes because we don't care about that. Like, sometimes we gonna step, I have big feet, I'm stepping on someone's toes.
I wear a size 11.
Right.
You know?
But
Skis.
But I also say that we're all in alignment, so it's going to be hard to step on each other's toes when we're all walking side by side together.
Absolutely.
And so let your dick, like, hey man, let's go, because if we can be all BDE but work together, can you imagine what we can create?
You can accomplish.
My thought is this though: most people don't stick together because they're scared to hold the people around them accountable for things. We're scared to say, "Hey, you didn't do this, you didn't do that," and not be offensive. Like, it might be like, "Ooh, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that. Hold on, let me get on that and do that," because what you're not gonna do is say I didn't do my part. And it's motivating, it's encouraging, and it also is the push a lot of us needs. Like, I called Renee and I was like, "Hey, I like these videos are good, but you're not telling these people who you are. What are you doing? Tell them how drag saved your life." And at first I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna say anything," but then I was like, "Man, I keep seeing it." Like, Kelly called because there's a reason. And then you did that video, and I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, it was so great. It was so amazing. And so you performing where I would never do that. You know how I told you the pageant, I'm like, "Hey, can you help me do this?"
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
will
do
always
something-
help you. Always.
You do something I don't have the courage to do. But like you say, you feel about my art, that's how I feel about you performing. I'd be like, you know what?
And that's
That
why
is
we're going to
good.
get your art on stage. I'm telling you, Trinidad, Barbados won second place in another pageant. They beat me. I was like fourth place. Whatever. It was still good. But they did art. That was their talent. And they won second place. They're Mr. Black Houston MI.
Well, you know what? But you do art too. And so, like, think that a lot of people don't see, like, the creativity, it is art in itself.
Yes.
Like, it takes a
And
lot
that's what
to...
the festival's about. Art
Yeah.
for art's sake. You know, art for art's sake. And that's what my pageant is also about, is art for art's sake. I don't care what your gender is. I just want to see your expression. How you dapper down, let me freaking know, because I'm just all about
That creates a safe environment, too, allowing people to just be. Like, just to be who they are.
We're back to a binary. We're back to a binary. Oh, you're going to be the masculine one, and I'm going to be the feminine one, and you're going to take out the trash, and you're going to have the babies. Like, are you kidding me? We said we were going to do what we wanted to do. But
Yeah.
here's my intro. Sorry.
Oh, Maya, you got the first question?
I do.
27
So,
minutes later.
Nakita, tell me one thing you are obsessed with right now and why.
Oh my gosh. So I am a Gemini, if you couldn't tell, and I have a little bit of ADHD, if you also couldn't tell. I am a very high achieving intellectual person, if you couldn't tell. And so how do I bring all of this together in a celebration of myself? We have the Houston Drag Festival. I'm not going to say it's the first, I am going to say it's the best. On June 6th, 7th, and the 8th, 2025. And it is at 3 different locations, one of which I have already mentioned at Sesh Co-working. We have our gala there, which the theme is H-Town Dapper Down, based upon the Met Gala that just occurred. An opportunity for people to dress up without the judgments, and like whatever your expression is, come through, have fun, and of course, tons of drag. It's called the Heaven on Earth Drag Festival because, like I said earlier, I just want people to lean into what it is that who they want to be. Expressing how drag saved their lives. So how drag saved my life is like, it helped me to understand my identity. It helped me to be okay with being poly. It helped me to be okay with just being who I was. And I really, believe it or not, I have had low self-esteem my whole life. Even though I've always been a leader, always been in the front, always been, that's why they say the quiet ones, or the people who are strong, you gotta check on them, because you never know what's going on inside. I'm a quiet storm in a good way and a bad way. Because everyone sees this pillar, oh, Debonair's okay, Nakita's okay, Nakita's okay. Oh, can I lean on you? Can I lean on you? Which is, I have that. But I also mean,
Check in on me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Checking is great. I need help. Like, my vision is huge. Like, you have no idea. This is just like a really small piece of like the bigger things that I want to do, you know? So like the drag festival is an expression of all of that, while centering on AFAB performers, assigned female at birth performers. As a drag king in Texas particularly, but in this country, compared to drag queens, we don't get paid. I'm gonna say we don't get paid, because when saying as much is not even an estimation of how much we don't get paid on the same level as drag queens. And being a person of business, of finance, of history, it makes sense. They have had the leading hand in drag for the longest time. So in most cases, you lead a corporation as a man during the day, in some cases, then you come home and you dress as a woman in the night, and now you're hoarding the money that again, away from female performers or assigned female performers, and then telling us our drag is not valid on top of that, and it's just like maddening. So I'm always, if it's not there, I will create it. And so that's what the festival's about. I'm working with the City of Houston and the Houston Arts Alliance, and we got a grant. And so I'm paying as many consultants, they're paid consultants. I didn't ask them, although my homies and everything, and they definitely give me a good old discount. Nonprofit discount. I still was like, I want to spend money with you. I have this money, you know? So I'm spending it with performers, burlesque dancers, strippers, DJs, people who are doing our graphic design. Like, it's not all female at birth people, but I am trying so hard to circulate within the BIPOC, queer, and AFAB community, because if we do this in a revolutionary like way, if you're doing it, I'm doing it, they're doing it, we can uplift each other.
We're all shouting the same message.
Yes.
Absolutely.
My voice matters.
Yeah,
My
I
art
always
matters.
try to tell people that the biggest way to make impact is like we all have to be squeaky wheels
Oh,
together
yeah.
because
Yes.
they have to address us because we're just so loud,
Otherwise, you're a mosquito, right?
right? Okay, Maya, what's number 2?
Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
There's 3 days. I'll be quick though. So the first day is a gala at Sesh Co-working. The second day is featuring Crown Delusions, which gives people an opportunity to actually try drag and learn drag. So it's an open stage where everybody. I have a lady who's bringing her 6-year-old because it's a family friendly. She's like, my kid would love to do drag. I said, bring her. And then a festival in the evening that features all types of performers. And then that's at True Love Studios downtown. And then the last day is a pool party, a drag pool brunch. I can't say it. A pool brunch drag party?
The drag brunch pool party.
There's all that's
Drag
going
brunch.
on. We got live singing, we have live artists, we have live photographers because I wanted people to be able to take art home.
Right.
Body painters, caricatures, tattoo artists, the whole nine. I'm also doing photography that day because I really love the hotel. Houston Heights Hotel. Houston House Hotel. Okay, no. And it's my birthday.
The same day.
June 7th is my birthday. Yes. I'll tell you the centering story in another question that's probably unrelated. Go ahead. Number 2. Politics do, right?
Number 2 is, what was your first job?
My first
Like
job.
your first job, like
Ever.
Your first job.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say my dad and my sister and I mowed lawns together.
Oh my god, that was my favorite too.
Yeah.
Mowed lawns in the summertime,
Yeah, like
and then
timber.
shoveled
Little
snow.
girls coming
Yeah.
by.
With a push more.
Yes. And I got that money in hand and I said, wow, this is, and then when I had to wait 2 weeks for my paycheck as an adult, like, what happened? I don't like this. But my first real job was Wendy's.
I worked at Wendy's too.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I've never worked.
In Illinois.
Yeah.
Me
Sorry.
too.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, I was dreaming about, they called me 22nd Key to Peter Power because I was on it.
That was the only job I walked out of the middle of the shift because the manager would dog me every time I would go in about not wearing a visor. And I was like, you didn't give me a visor. Like, how many times I got to tell you this? And finally, one day I was just like, took my apron off, slapped it down on the counter, and just walked out.
Yeah.
Which felt so great.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back like a week later to get my check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I
money.
did that.
Yeah.
BD.
Yeah, right?
Nice.
Okay, the next question is, are you currently doing what you studied in college and or where you started your career?
No. I am a retired mechanical engineer. My first master's was in juvenile forensic psychology, and my second master's was in human sciences. I only got the first one because I didn't know I couldn't get the license I wanted, and I had to get the second one. Whatever. So technically, yes and no. Engineering I still use because I'm a systemic thinker. I am a believe it or not, I love procedure. It's just hard when you're doing everything to sit down and write it down, you know. I love procedure. I love, I was in quality assurance, and so looking at the KPIs and what are our statistics and how do we take the waste out of your process. I love doing all of that stuff.
Efficiency.
So that's what makes me a good consultant. I also love to teach from that perspective as well. Like, you have this one concept, how do you branch out from that and make multiple things from it? So that's what we're going to teach in our business school, is like, we'll get you a solid foundation and then make sure you have secondary or tertiary streams of income. So yeah, technically no, but technically yes. I will not be doing differential equations or calculus 2 anytime soon though.
I wouldn't want
That
to.
you think.
Never. I worked at an engineering firm for 5 years, and they bullied me out of there. They said, you're going to be a therapist. Therapists don't make any money. I make double in my business what I made when I left
I
engineering.
love that my car thinks it's raining right now. The windshield wipers
It's telling
guys are
you
just
what
like,
to do.
Yeah, just
Yep. And AI takes over.
yeah, right.
Maybe it's going to rain. Maybe your car is like
Intuitive.
sentient.
Maybe. She has a name.
What's
Maybe
her
she's
name?
crying for my...
Birdie.
What? Birdie.
Yeah, because she's a rare bird.
My truck was named Tubby after Harriet Tubman.
wow.
Mic drop. No.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on, I gotta get the food. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, ask me the question so I can think.
Let's see. Tell me how you got to your current role in business.
Let's see. Where did I get the last one I was here?
So, the White Widow is fairly good. They do offer CBD infusions as well as THC infusions.
I like the purple haze. That's
do?
my
I
go-to.
think that's
I
what
heard
I
that one's
got
good.
last-
That's
Yeah. It's
what,
got the lavender. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I put the CBD in it.
Yeah, see, I did
I
CBD
think you
with
should
my
open
White
up your
Widow.
window so I can see this one.
Yeah, it's under hemp extraction. You can get it without any of it, but it's like white milk and brown sugar latte with oat milk.
Okay, Flex.
Let me tell you something. Like I just
Yeah, and if you like
my selling point.
Hi. Good morning.
Okay. I want an iced purple haze with oat milk and CBD.
Just tell
Large.
them
Iced lattes are regular.
Okay, fine. That's, yeah, they're gonna order.
So,
Oh, I don't know.
You know what you want?
Just go ahead. I have no idea.
I'll do a White Widow, but
Purple?
with super light
Mhm.
oat milk.
Did you want to do the rest with water? Or
Yeah, I want to taste the coffee.
okay.
So not super sweet.
So we can do if you don't want to do.
I love baristas.
So we normally do double shot of espresso, the syrups, and then we do about like 10 ounces of milk or less milk. We can do like a flat white size, like a 12 ounce.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, can you ice it? Yeah, just ice it.
It's not
I
today.
almost coffee.
Is that infused today or not?
No, it's not. No, I don't want it infused today. I think you have something. So both are good. They're gonna make you very calm. So you have the THC last time.
Anybody else?
Yes.
Let me do the White Widow ice.
I'm like, wait,
Make
why is it so
exactly
up
what
there?
you want to make it.
It's omnipresent.
I got energy.
We have one more. What do you want? The White Widow. You want it infused?
Y'all gonna make me be the only one?
Oh no, I'll do it with you.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to stick my head out.
Okay.
That's
What do you want THC or CBD?
This is way too logical,
THC
guys.
on that one.
Talking about.
Oh, sorry. What was the drink?
The White Widow ice.
Ice, but with THC.
Yes.
Okay.
Between the black sesame and the Turkish, which one is better?
Which one is
Better.
The Turkish delight is very popular. I say if you want to do something more sweet, like decadent, I would do that one. It comes with a cold foam if you do it iced. But if you prefer something more balanced, I do like the matcha.
Okay. That wasn't helpful at all. Okay, I would like the Turkish delight, please. Light ice though.
Light ice.
Yes, please. And then can you put some of that CBD?
CBD in that?
Yeah. So I'll be chilled and not sleeping.
And was whole milk okay for that one?
What kind of milk?
Oat,
Whole milk?
please.
Are you okay with the foam containing dairy? That's okay. Anything else for y'all?
I had a question. Where's the guy? Damn, what's that guy's name?
The guy that's usually here.
I usually go inside. He's
What does he look like?
he has like black short hair, kind of looks like a little bit of spike, kind of, but not spiky.
Is he Hispanic?
Yeah.
He might be here. If you usually come like Tuesdays through Fridays, he's usually here.
You actually helped me before with the taco. I think you told me
The
like
almond
you have like
croissant.
potato tacos and bacon tacos.
I'll let him know that you're here.
Almond croissant
Oh,
too.
and an almond croissant.
Oh, who said almond croissant? Those I put her on them croissants. Let me tell you. If you
Those
like-
are from Love
if you like
Croissant.
almond- yes, they're from I Love Croissants. And they're
Yeah.
so freaking
These
good.
That's our neighbor.
Yes.
I love that. You know that's what the place is downstairs.
That's what that place
When you
is.
sit in my spot, you can smell them all day.
Let me tell you something. I have one like 3 times a week.
Yeah, I
So
like
terrible.
the spinach. Something.
I always get the
Do you need
entree.
the receipt today?
I don't know why.
No.
They actually were going to do a almond class. I mean, a croissant class.
I would like to do that. I
They
love
said
to
they were
bake.
gonna do it, and then when I asked, they said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
What? They
So I
totally
love
posted
croissants.
about
It's the place when you first walk in at the front door, like downstairs.
Downstairs on
Yeah,
the other
right.
side. It's the whole front, yeah.
Listen.
And Weights and Measures, they're the same owner, right?
No, they are not.
Oh,
So Weights and Measures is Mari and Xavier.
okay.
And they have another restaurant here in the Heights called Mastrano's.
Mm-hmm.
And then Omar is the owner of Love Croissants. And his, like, kitchen or facility is in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they kind of, like, make everything.
So good.
So they're at Weston, the one we showed, Weston Coffee House, the one we met at, and then they're also in. Where did we go the other day? And they were there.
They're Kafita.
Yeah. Cool. It's like an Arabic coffee shop.
Oh.
And it was really good. That place was good too.
Yeah.
I like coffee.
I gotta hang out with y'all. This one took me to patios last night. Girl, I was in there. I was waiting for my so I turned around to go home. My friend's like, "It's my birthday." Oh yeah, skirt, skirt. And we had gone to patios and had like, I don't even know what we ordered, but I was waiting for them and I was in that. I was in it. I was like, head on my shoulders so you don't get robbed.
It's on Richmond. It's right across the street from
On the Southwest.
Sam's Boat and
Okay.
Onyx.
Mm-hmm. It literally has a bunch of patios and some are inside and some are outside. It's great for footage,
It was
by
like
the way.
an indoor patio.
That's
It
cool.
was kind of,
Mhm.
yeah, it was really dope.
It was like a hookah hot box. Okay, ask me again. I forgot.
Wrong one.
Okay, what
Wrong
was
button,
that?
sorry.
Please.
Tell how you got to your current role or business.
I am a therapist and a consultant. So, as a bona fide nerd, I love to learn. I love personal development. And at a certain point, like, you have so much you have to share. And I don't want to say I have a lot of trauma. I have a lot of experiences, like with life.
Adventures.
Oh, so many adventures. Some are fun and they didn't end well. Let's just say it like that. But I'm so many things. As a Gemini, I am just so many things. So like I can like directly connect with like a large group of people. And the people who are attracted to me is like a spiritual, educated, or like, you know, higher thinking type of group. And so we have those conversations and I love what I do and they apparently love it too, because I'm almost completely word of mouth how I get people. And so as a therapist, as a coach, there's a really thin line between the two if we're not talking about trauma. But I just wanted to share my stories, and we're switching over to like consultant and public speaking so I can be on a large, that's what I was telling you earlier, so I can share my story on a larger scale.
Yeah.
So as a therapist, I have to listen, right? It's not about me. As a consultant, as a teacher, y'all have to listen to me. Dang it. And like, hopefully, you know,
It's
you're
a
enjoying it.
Gemini.
That you're
Yeah, I was
enjoying
just thinking that.
I'm
Yeah.
a Pisces, so yeah, like it's just that swim, get it, yeah.
So that's what I do now, and I just love to like share. And one of the events that I'll do is literally going to be called Let Me Affirm You, where you come up and you say, oh, I'm just feeling like this, and I'm just going to like shower you with love and affection and affirm the crap out of you, you know, like I did today. But yeah, I love to do that. I love, like, have you seen those videos where they're like, oh my god, today a black woman gave me a compliment and I was like, everything. That's my life, you know. They just have this look in there like, oh my god, do you mean that? I totally mean it, bro. And they'll say like something like, oh, you know, I finally washed the dishes in my house today. I got over my depression. I'm like, bro, that is progress.
I think
Yeah,
that's a
people
win.
missed out on the little things, right?
Yes.
Every little thing counts for something.
Yeah.
Yes, and I find when I'm really in like a depressed state, one thing that helps me come out of that is like before I go to bed at night, I find 3 things from my day
That you're thankful.
that were good, and it
Glimmers.
could even be like small things, you know, like you're saying, like I did the dishes, or like I walked my dog and I listened to my favorite
You got out of your bed.
Yeah, you know, and it's like those things, like we don't often acknowledge them, but they're still good, there's still work, and to your point, there's still progress.
They're called
Absolutely.
glimmers. They gave them a
Glimmers.
name these days. Like you have the triggers and then you have glimmers. And glimmers are the little things that shine throughout the day. And that's one of the things I talked about on the show yesterday was like, and they asked, how do you do like small self-care things? I'm like, find you a glimmer to read, especially when you're in a place that's like, this is so boring, this is so terrible. I'm gonna look
right
at
now, you mean? Guys, I just stopped with the news. I like unsubscribed.
Oh yeah.
It still finds me.
So
I thought you were talking
weird
about
thing.
this
Right now, I'm
moment,
like,
and
wait,
we all
what?
looked at you like,
So I
say
have this
your
really weird thing where I only watch the news or check sources. Like, I want to stay abreast of what's going on because of my dynamic, my kids, my family. But the art that I'm creating from like watching the news, how much I'm thankful for some of the decisions I've made. Because I'm like, look at my friends like who are like, mortgages and stuff are going up, and I'm like, oh, I'm free and I live in an RV, so like these people's mortgages are going up, and I'm just like, we don't have to deal with
The
that.
American
Like,
dream is not so dreamy right now.
It's all fake.
A nightmare is a dream too, though. They didn't tell you which dream it was.
That's okay. So like, let's say the fairy tale dream.
There you go.
Right.
There we go.
That's not.
Right, but the American dream was sold to us by the American government.
That part.
Especially the
That's mine. Ooh, I'm gonna be really caffeinated. Thank you.
I'm
my
excited
dear.
to see what happens when you double that.
No infusion or
Infusion on that one. This one is the one with THC.
Okay, that's you.
Do y'all need straws, by the way?
straws?
I don't.
No.
We love the world.
We love our sea turtles.
All I can see is turtles on the camera.
Okay.
And then when people throw them away, I'm like,
Cheers, guys! Cheers! Okay, booty.
it's coming. I got one.
Okay, so
You
wait.
go first.
Ooh, no. Can't do it.
You go
I'm
first.
fasting.
I respect.
I'm fasting from that. I went to Puerto Rico and I ate
Were you fasting
empanadas.
If I heard about empanadas one more time.
Oh my God, everywhere. I was like, where have I been? Like, and I had nobody with me. It was just me. Like, so I could go to like 5 different places and try the empanadas. It was,
I made a video.
and I probably overdid it. It was like 5 days there. So
Every time someone says
There you go.
You hear that
empanadas, I think of this.
Oh, that looks good.
That does
Has a
look
cocoa.
good with the...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Two rosebuds
Cheers
on
again.
top.
To a great success
Bam.
in every endeavor you're doing right now.
Yes.
Multiply times 5, Pasha.
oh, I like that.
Love it. To infinity and beyond.
That's why I'm my kids.
You ready for your next question? Did I answer?
You did.
Okay.
It's good, ain't it?
It is. Your next one is, who is your dream client? I think we talked about this the other day. She is, well they are, excuse me. For right now I'm buying these. They are approximately 35 to 45 years old. I don't put to pick a date, but whatever, get on my back. Yeah, they're about 39 and a half.
I like that.
And historically speaking, they down themselves regardless of how great they are. People have told them they're not that great, in spite of the fact that they are. And they have big dreams, but because of those lies that were told, they will not push play. They come to me and we start removing some of the mask. They're with their consent, of course. I stopped ripping them off. They're ready. They're ready for change. They're ready for growth. They need some guidance. They need someone to hold their hand. And what I put on my website says, you don't have to have faith. You can borrow minds until you're ready. And let's run together. You know, that's what Tackle Your Dreams is about, is literally tackling your dreams. They're ready. They just don't know how, and they don't necessarily believe in themselves yet. They make approximately $90,000, whatever they do. But that's not enough. We have expensive tastes. I'm sorry, they have expensive tastes. I'm not talking about myself. Whatever. They like to travel, but they don't, because they work way too much. They know so much and they don't have to work that hard, but because they work so much, they're not organizing their time to work less. And now that they have the courage, after working with my team, to press play, they get to live their lives more on their terms while making more money, while spending more time doing what they want to do in Avatar.
And so do you think that the reason why that is your ideal client is because you notice that there's nobody giving them the freedom or the power to be?
I think that is my ideal client because we are the ones who have historically saved the world, and we are the ones who are going to save the world. And we have to arm them. I have to arm them. I don't have to. I choose to arm them with the tools they need. And one of the top ones is belief in themselves.
Absolutely.
Is seeing themselves. So that's why it's my ideal client. We are mothers. We are caretakers. We have literally built this country on our backs. While now, because of the lies told, feeling like we're not doing enough, even though we're doing everything. And it's a disservice to, like I've told other people, it's a disservice to the work that we do, especially because most of them have such a kind heart and a kind spirit and have been run through because they cannot recognize good from bad and when to let it go. That whole benefit of the doubt, oh, I tear that shit all up. I hate that saying because you see you need to let this go, and you will not, because I'm going to do everything I can to make this thing work. It takes two.
Yeah. It literally takes two. And if one person's always causing problems and the other person's always trying to fix, it doesn't work.
It's called codependency, and it leads to toxicity every time.
Absolutely.
So that's why it's my ideal client. These are the warriors that are going to save the world.
I like that.
I like it too because I think it also speaks to breaking the cycle, right? And like something I always think about is like I want to make sure that I'm doing the best practice so my daughter sees that.
Absolutely.
So then like I'm not passing on the brokenness to her, that I'm like she sees me working on myself and fixing it, so that way when she gets to a point in her life where she feels something broken in her, she already has that example.
I think you're absolutely correct, because that's how I'm leading, like with my daughter. She's almost 6 and
amazing. Oh my gosh, eating carrots for fun. This one,
my kid, she goes with me sometimes, like I'm meeting somebody, and I get the same response every time, like she's just a different kid.
I want to be like her when I grow up, for real.
But I try to empower her now, so she feels, she says, Mom, you make me feel safe all the time. You make me feel comfortable. She's 6 and she's telling me this.
Amazing.
But I
good job. Good job.
I'm doing what I want. I would have wanted done to me as a child that I did not receive. So I'm trying to, once again, break the cycle. So I'm giving what I didn't have, and I'm also learning. So I'm learning that we learn from our kids.
100%. They're like a mirror, right? And they're like a reflection of you, your parents, your childhood.
Because it exists all within them. Because
it's in
parent. And that's sucky to like look at sometimes, because then it's like, wait, I'm doing this. These are things that I developed because of my parents, that they developed because of their parents. So I'm doing this, and then you see your child's reaction, and you see it through your eyes.
Amazing spot.
It's insane.
Yeah, it was something when I did get pregnant, I really took a step back and pulled back from all the people that I felt were creating bad energy and toxic, right? Because what I knew was that was the experience my mom had, because my dad was abusive and he was an alcoholic. And so like in utero, I probably felt all of her stress, her mental, emotional load, right? And so like I pulled back and was like, I don't want that to be my child's in utero experience, and for her to come into the world already feeling like that tightness.
So I spent time speaking to my ex-wife's belly, like from the time the doctor told me at 18 weeks their hearing developed. I told her stories. I told her what life was like. I told her that it was going to be scary. Like I embedded this. I told her like, hey, when you come out this. So story is, she came out, she was supposed to go to NICU. Her cord was around her neck, her oxygen was like at 70, And I just asked, can I talk to her? I know it's not. And so I did. I said, hey, this is mommy. Remember what I told you, when you come out, you have to make a lot of noise so we know that you're okay. You have to practice like you did in the belly. And she opened that little eye and she reached for my finger. And she said, yeah. And then all of a sudden, oxygen started going up. I was touching the bottom of her foot and she never went to NICU. So it's kind of like,
You're giving me goosebumps.
Give them, it's kind of like what they will start life with. So you give positivity. Positivity returns positive results. Negativity returns negative results.
I think the balance of both is important.
Absolutely.
Because for me, I think the biggest issue was the push toward perfection. So it was like you have to be good. It was a fear of making a mistake. So for me, I try to be very conscious of what me and my I have teenagers. Teenage boys, and sometimes I'm like, oh my God, why are you doing that? Who are you right now? And those things that come back to me from when I make mistakes will be like flashes. And I'm like, wait, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to push that. So how can I be different? How can I speak differently? I can say, hey, I don't like that right now. I don't like what you're doing. I don't like how you're speaking. And I was thinking about, sometimes I'm like, man, you killed that conversation. Or I'll call one of my friends and I'll be like, guess what? Body the conversation, emotional intelligence being taught to my kids. Like, what do you mean? We out here saving generations.
Yes.
So I think that's the biggest thing, to be able to acknowledge it and to be able to see it.
I was just going to say, you're seeing it in
Absolutely.
yourself, which is like, even like, you're over the hurdle, you're on the other side.
And I think it's practicing it within ourselves, with not just within ourselves, but within our age group as well, because not everybody possesses the same emotional intelligence. And so, like, I'm learning sometimes the crowds that I'm in, I'm the level-headed one. And I have not always been. In my early 20s, I was a force to be reckoned with. I was negative. Let me tell you, my trauma had me bound. And now that I've learned how to overcome those feelings and how to be empowered to be without, I didn't know it was okay to make a mistake without beating myself up until I was 27 years old. I don't like that for anyone. Like,
Guilty.
I'm just saying. So I come into contact with people and I'm like, you know what? It is okay. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I am please, no, it does not have to be perfect. I strive for greatness. I want it to be great, but it doesn't have to be perfect.
Progress over perfection.
I'm just gonna say she be pretty perfect.
I'm not perfect.
And she get us together pretty well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give you your flowers on that. If perfect was a person, it would be you, because you get us together.
I mean, I know that's your ride or die, but that's how I feel about Amaya. This one, I mean, it's, when you can get a right hand that's like that, like it's priceless, and you got to take care of them, you know. And but y'all be so hard on yourselves. It's like, man, I wish y'all could see what we see in y'all sometimes, you know?
I tell her all the time, I don't do anything. I'm not doing anything it's just like, I'm just being who I am. I don't know any other way.
Right.
And
that's what I tell.
Themselves.
That's what I told Amaya. I was like, but you're striving so much to be this, like, whoop, 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 but like when you wake up, you already are there.
Damn.
So now you're like forcing it, because you really don't. You compete just being your like bare minimum is like they're like, oh, I wish I could do that one day. Yeah, you got this, you know. But I love the humility and all of that good junk. But I love the humility. But goodness gracious,
What's our next question?
The next one is, let's see. If I could wave a magic wand and solve one problem in your work, what am I solving?
I gotta think on that.
That tear. And now a word from my sponsors. Wild Coffee. Get you some.
I think that if I could fix one problem in my work, that's not nice. Can't say that out loud. It was removing someone from a particular place.
we were gonna work on things like this, didn't we?
I think that one is one we could all agree on.
Did you let that out?
I mean, it said if you could wave a magic wand. Sometimes you gotta,
Sometimes
Hey,
you gotta-
speak it into the universe.
Exactly. Manifestation is a real thing.
Just saying.
But he is that particular entity is just a figurehead, though. It's getting to the root of it. So as like I said, root cause analysis perspective, I feel like it's more of an equity, like, let me be me, you do you,
Stay in your
kind
lane,
of thing.
do what you're good at.
Well, no, if you want to do what you're bad at, I don't care. But let me do me, like without you being all up in my business about it, And I mean on every level, like,
Yes, absolutely.
unless you're hurting yourself, of course. But like,
I feel that.
that's
totally.
worldwide. That's not just here in America. Like, let me be me. Like, get out of my business. I want to love who I love. You're not paying my bills. You're not making sure I have orgasms. You're not paying for my childcare. Like, why are you in here telling me what I can and can't do? I think that affects my clients because, are you know what's over, dude? Like,
I think he needs to get in our lane.
well, he needs to stop because what's
Big
her name
trucks.
again? Birdie. We can't be having all this white on Birdie. Sorry, the daddy in the but yeah, let me be who I am, and it affects my clients too because they are striving for the same thing and trying to like find their place. And I'm not good enough, and I'm not this, and I'm not that, and I haven't done this, and I'm like, you are like one of the questions I ask about 80% of my clients after maybe 27 minutes, and I'm like, okay, now that you've told me these things, how do you determine your worth? Because the codependency is so prevalent. And usually it's in my work, it's in my being a mother, it's in my being a this and being a that. And I'm like, I hear you that is valuable, but that's not your worth. Your worth because you were born and you were here, period.
Absolutely.
And I have to fight them through this.
Like, who are you?
Yes.
Outside of those roles
Right.
that you're fulfilling.
Because if you don't know, when you don't have
It's a
that,
big
you
problem.
feel like you're not worthy. So if you're all about being a mother, which no offense to being a mother, I want to be a mom myself.
Mhm.
But if your child goes off to college now,
You're back to square one.
Exactly.
What's your purpose?
if
What's
your
purpose
husband or your wife goes off to work and now you're waiting for them, like,
You know what? You asked. So I think one thing that I say is that what people fail to realize is that when you enter into any type of relationship, whether it's your family, whether it's your friend, whether it's your partner, you are still independently you. 100% you. You still have to exist as an individual. We're individuals that are in things that are relational. Means we could relate to each other in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You cannot become this other person and feel like you have to do everything together, be everything together, be everything for everyone, which it kind of inhibits your growth.
Yeah.
yeah. And that's literally like how I operate. Like it's in my what's it called? My human design to go off, learn things, come back and like wait for people to come find me. And I share with them,
Yeah.
But like it gives me so much to give. It gives me so much to I told a lady yesterday, I said all the joy and happiness that you feel that you when you take care of someone else as your love language, as your acts of service and things, when you will not allow yourself to receive it in return, put that in a box and then say, no, you can't give it to me. And she's like, I never thought of it this way. I said, you're keeping us from paying you back. You're keeping us from the joy that we get from taking care of someone who took care of us.
Guilty.
I'm just saying, Amaria, like, open it up. Like,
It's
good karma.
something- so-
Yeah.
So something I go to get Reiki.
Oh, yeah, I love Reiki.
Oh, God. Everybody needs a therapist and everybody needs to go do Reiki.
Yeah,
I'm convinced.
absolutely.
But
I need some
you
of my
know,
kids.
after my split with my business partner earlier in the year, she was like, you need to let Sesh go. She's like, you're physically holding on to it and you just need to imagine it that it's like this beautiful little butterfly and it's going to fly off your hand and it's going to take care of itself because it's capable. And I was like, oh. Because what resonated with me, what you said earlier, was like you're trying to force something. And it's like, it'll work if I just quit trying to force it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've been really trying to like work on that. It's really hard.
I don't mean to keep
Absolutely.
clocking it. It's in me. If I'm supposed to say it, it just comes out, you know. But like what I tell people when they won't let go, and I tell them, clench your fists. How can whoever you worship and praise and all this stuff and your friends pour into you if you are clenching so tightly that no blessings can be poured upon you?
Right.
But if you let go, then your blessings will come 5 times.
Right.
You make so much more room for new things. Or if it's a butterfly, butterflies are beautiful. Like, who hates a butterfly? Even Hitler loved butterflies, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's going to prosper. What you have created is beautiful. Like, they travel around coffee shops all the time. Y'all were there for 5-10 minutes. What is the je ne sais quoi of sex when you walked in there?
I love the vibes.
Okay.
And y'all missed the murals they had before, which was even better. You know, it's coming. I know.
Listen to me. I'm an artist, right? So I'm always looking for like, I have this idea of like how I want to showcase my art, and I'm always looking at like swanky, different, unique kind of places. And that's the first thing I was like, ooh, I'm gonna ask some questions. And I was probably going. I looked at Amber like this. I gave her the eyes, like this is a venue I like. What is this? Where we at? That was amazing to me because those spaces are. I don't know. I like the feeling that you get from that.
One of my favorite parts was like something that was so simple, like the wall. I think you came around and saw me like looking at the wall of the photos of the one. Like I was just like, this right here embodies so much without even speaking.
The wall of sesh.
Yep.
Oh, the Hall of Hue?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hall of
Hall
Hue.
of Hue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hall of Hue.
Yeah. See?
Small little
Set us
trinkets.
commercial. We're okay with it. Not sponsored by.
So, and then I already looked at the pricing because I was like, hey, maybe I'll come here for the day, you know, and I saw there's coffee already. Like, I peeped out so much in the
And I
space
haven't
felt
even given you a full tour.
No.
They have a whole upstairs too.
So I started, I don't know, I ended upstairs and then I walked downstairs and it was like a maze and there's so much there and I was like, oh, okay.
And I have had so many connections just being in the space. Not only just literal connections with folks, like, because I'm a single therapist. We're in our rooms and we close our doors and we don't have a lot of commune with people. But like literal connections like that, but also business wise, like yes, every time I go in there, bam, bam, bam. We've had a interesting conversation with one of our neighbors. Yeah, so you're doing great.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Kudos to you. It's a great space.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next question?
Okay, next one. Let's see. Name one of your core values, whether for you or your business, and why.
Mutually beneficial arrangements, the mastermind. I talk about it anytime I get a microphone because it is something that I have learned many people don't know about. It breaks my heart because I say it, I mean it, I do it. The reciprocity is coming now, thank goodness. But it is rare. And it used to really, I want to say make me mad. Equally parts mad and sad because like I'm putting my stuff on the line. I am telling you what I'm doing. I put my money behind it. I literally have created shows, put people who normally don't get paid, and when they get their piece, crickets, you know? But I have learned
I know all about that.
it's the reason why I'm here. So I had to stop getting mad about it, and I found patience and I found grace. I found grace in it, and it has changed my business. It's changed the way I interact with people. Mutually beneficial arrangements are important, but it's also in a book that is very dense, and many people will not read it because it's such a hard read. But it comes from Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill, and some of those types of concepts that a lot of people can't read those books. Like it's hard to read, literally. But like it is a concept that if more of us did it, which is what we are building, people like us. And I also got it from my parents. My parents have been married over, 40, almost 50 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. My dad was in the hospital. My mom was there all day, just hanging out with them. I love them. They've done so much to get me to where I'm at today. But they say we keep God first, and we think of each other when making decisions and how what we're about to say or do is going to affect our partner. And so if I do the same with my business, I'm always, and probably way too much, like I'm pulling back a little bit, because other people don't. So I'm out here bare, like, hey, and they're like, I'm hiding
Closed
all
off.
my, yeah. But again, I still do what I do because it's just who I am, and I'll find the right people, and those other people literally remove themselves.
Yep.
And it's amazing. I mean, like poof in the thin air, remove themselves. I'm really actually worried about them because my ancestors don't play about me. And they are like, they are gone. You know, I don't know. Never to be seen again. But yeah, mutually beneficial arrangements and how we can take care of each other as a community and how we can benefit others who benefit us.
Okay.
Proactively.
Next.
So, next one. Fast forward 18 months. What have you achieved?
I mean, one of them I already achieved. I am the non-binary, gender non-conforming Grand Marshal of the Houston 365 Pride Parade. We get to walk in the parade. We have a booth. So from that and the festival, which are all occurring in next month, we're on TV shows. We're being featured on podcasts. We got our RV sponsored. It's wrapped. We're on Crown Delusions is going to be traveling, teaching drag across the nation. We're on big stages. Like, we've got an audience. We've got a following. We're in our RV. So my vision is to have an RV. And we travel around and perform at every lesbian bar and tape our show and grow my Debonair family. So I'm one of the largest drag king patriarchies, as well as probably one of the only, by the way. I'm on like Davenport. Debonair.
You know, when I told you over here, this is.
And we're speaking on stages. We have our RV. We're traveling all around the world, performing at lesbian bars, and of course, with my team, we're helping other business owners to take their stuff. So we are developing the community as we grow. And I'm not there by myself. My homies are with me. We're on yachties. We're all looking good, skin looking good, eating good. I'm married. I have twins, maybe even pregnant with another because I want the babies. My house is paid off. My parents' house is paid off. I have what kind of car did I say I wanted? I forgot the car, but it's a nice car. It's almost new because we're still frugal, even though we have a lot of money, right? We've invested.
You got to be smart about it.
Oh yeah, we've invested to the point where we are doing what we want without having to worry about it, and we're able to be philanthropists and bring other people along. And
The last one says, okay, so now you can ask Maggie one question before we get into a round of this or that.
okay, so how long have you been in business at Sesh, and what do you feel is the key to your successful growth? Because eventually I do want to have my own building and my own space, which seems like a lot of moving parts. You have a couple of people that work for you. What do you think are some of the keys to success of building the type of following and community that you have created in longevity in business?
Whew. Well,
supposedly one
That was a
question.
very-
yeah.
That was all those engineering skills.
That was absolutely.
Let me put all the questions into one question.
Yeah.
Been with Sesh since 2018.
Okay.
We were a pop-up when we started. We opened the first brick and mortar in Montrose, February 3rd of 2020. And it was a 2,000 square foot space in Montrose.
Wow.
Moved over here. This is 21,000 square feet. The thing
So you put the zero.
I just times 10.
Sorry.
Yeah, move the decimal, exactly. The thing that I think community building, I realized later, in my career journey was my superpower. Was that like I'm very observant, and I kind of show up in all the places where all the people are, and I kind of wait and I gather the information, and then I start going, oh, well, I know how to solve this person's problem. Let me bring them with me over here. And then I feel like I like to refer to it as like weaving a tapestry. Because to me, that interconnectedness that you can build in a community across like multiple, whether it's sectors, you know, like creatives and nonprofits and universities, and or people of color, the LGBTQ plus community, you know, even the religious community, the spirituality in that, weaving all of that together to me is like the longevity of it. Because it allows people to show up as the multifaceted humans that they are, rather than showing up as just like the one version of
A shell of themselves.
Yeah, you know, like I feel like that's been the problem with work environments, is like you only show up as like the worker bee, right? And that's all they expect you to show up as. They don't expect you like to be taking care of your parents, to worry about like, did I sign the permission slip for my daughter's field trip, or you know what I mean?
I
Like,
understand this totally. I manage teams in IT and corporate, and what I gathered is when I was there, I had people asking to be moved to my team, and my boss, he couldn't understand why, and so he started to like ask my team, and their number one response was because she makes us feel human. And to me, that's the biggest part. If you want good work done, you have to understand that people are humans, and there's going to be things that pop up. So I created an environment where if you're going through something, I'd much rather you come to me, tell me, hey, I need a moment, I need this, and I could do something to help you, because if I help you, you're going to be helping me, and you're more willing to give what you're receiving.
Yeah.
right. But also like, letting people acknowledge that.
Yes.
You know, and then like you're holding space for them to acknowledge that, and in that it kind of creates more openness.
It does. It makes people feel comfortable to be vulnerable, to be open, and to feel compelled to want to share those things with you. My rule was this. I would always take them in. If you need to pull me into the room, pull me into the room. There's no windows, there's no nothing, right? When you're in here, unless you're harm to yourself or harm to others, what you tell me does not leave this room.
Yeah. Okay.
When
We've
you
got,
talk about business, it's community. That's the key to longevity.
but not a community that's siloed. You know what I mean?
I honestly think that's been one of the key components of my success my whole life. When you look at my yearbook and you see who signed it, they're like, okay, I was a jock, I was a goth, I was a this, I was a that, I was a that. And honestly, even today, people forget to invite me because I'm on the outskirts of the friend group. You know what I mean? And like, there's so many of these little intersectionalities. There's a big me, but their intersection is so small, it's not top of mind to be like, oh yeah, Nakita's are part of our core group. So it's like a good thing, but it's also kind of lonely, you know?
Absolutely.
So I know shoot tons of people. I don't know half of them. I don't. Still, somebody last night I was with my friend for her birthday, and the performer, she's like, I can't remember her name. I said, look, my friend wants to know your name. They looked at me like, I just shared your flyer. And I had a comment under it. I was like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. But I don't remember your name. Just tell me so I can like match. So
but also, like, let's normalize that.
It's not being offensive. It's
No,
saying,
it's literally.
hey, like, I get
will
that
act
disclaimer all the
I
time.
don't
I'm
know
like,
you.
until we're like around probably 4 or 5 times, or like you have like a significant thing like that you do, I'm probably not gonna remember your name, but I'm gonna remember. You're gonna say we had that conversation outside of whatever. I'm gonna be like, oh,
okay,
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're gonna remember me as a drag king Amazon Baldy that's 5'11". You're a drag queen, baby. Come on. I mean, y'all got a thing, but y'all, Hi, come on now. I'm sorry. Where are name tags? Shoot. Some drag names.
Oh God, stop getting that.
Sorry. Thank you, Maggie. Were you gonna say something?
This or that.
This or that. We can do a speed round. We can flip.
Oh, I don't know what that is. What's this? Oh,
Either
got
this
it.
or that.
Got
Either
it.
this or that. Okay.
Simple.
Castor or Pollux?
Neither.
Okay. Sauteed or raw spinach?
Raw.
Okay. Your babies or other people's babies?
Mine.
Okay. Heaven on earth.
Yep.
Cuddy.
No. Heaven on earth.
No.
Okay,
Heaven on
sorry.
earth.
Heaven on earth. Kid Cudi
Duh.
or Belinda Carlisle?
This or that.
I'm sorry. Is that 3 options?
No.
No.
Which is your heaven on earth?
Which is your heaven on earth?
Oh, darn. I'm like heaven on earth. Okay, say it again.
Now she's with us.
You got it. Okay. Kid Cudi or Belinda Carlisle?
I'm gonna go with Cuddy because I don't know this other person. Although I think he's in trouble right now, so maybe not. I think so.
Okay. Sitting
Kid Cudi?
on-
I think so. I only catch
Sitting on the Sesame Street stoop. Elmo or Oscar the Grouch?
Man, Elmo's so much fun, but Oscar needs me.
I was
Me
thinking
too.
that too.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Gotta go give my
It's
time to
all good. If
Oscar.
this is where you feel comfortable, I'll be next to you. I'm not gonna come in there. But like, you hungry?
Look at that.
I gotta look for something. Not you, Oscar. Silly dude.
And there's something to me empowering about him being okay with being angry. Like it was like, I don't care what you think. I'm
Anger is
just,
so important,
It's like
especially as women. I'm like, you
But
embrace your anger.
He was authentic to himself.
Yeah.
That part.
The Grouch.
Yeah.
I love that. Authenticity to me means the world.
But I also would ask Oscar, like, I want you to feel your feels, but like, don't stay here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
come on out. Come on out. Let's
Even
see.
just a bit of joy, just a little bit. Just
like
He
the
did
Grinch.
have compassion though, because he had that little worm. I don't remember what the little worm's name was, but he.
It was an
Slimy?
inchworm. I thought it was like infirm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but so he was compassionate.
And see, we don't remember the name,
Right.
but we remember Oscar.
They're on Netflix now, by the way.
Yeah, I know Netflix.
Everything's coming back. Barney's back in the stores. I was like, yeah, Barney's like all over the toy aisle at Walmart. And my daughter's like, that's Barney.
Y'all make me feel old when y'all talk about that because my kids be like, Mom, that's so 1985. And I'm like,
So, that was the good time.
Well, my kid asked me if I was alive when the dinosaurs were alive. So,
Well,
I got
there are
Harriet, so
crocodiles
you
and
know.
alligators.
They're like, Mom, did you know it? No.
We need to release Maggie. Go ahead.
No, that was
that was it. That's all.
Heaven
Yeah.
on earth.
Heaven on earth. Got it.
Your heaven on earth.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
the
thank you
festival.
so much for riding in the car today.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Thank you for having us. This was fun.
Absolutely.
This is cool.
Thanks for the coffee as
Bye.
well.